Do it live.
I'm hooked.
You are hooked.
Already awesome. What are you talking about? You don't know what you're doing. What do you mean you don't know what you're doing?
Hook smash dishes.
There, that's it.
I don't do dishes.
That's perfect.
Hot mess, dumpster fire. Fun and trashy. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Fun and trashy. Ponch and Nikki are back. No censor. Oh, you foul, you're balling, they can change me. You get for granted like these dickers trying to face me. Just be an ex, I'm Nikki ass tasty. I wait with screaming, shake you girl about his sexy. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Ponch and Nikki are back. Uncensored. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Ponch and Nikki are back. Uncensored.
Oh, yeah. What's going on? We are the Ponch and Nikki Show, just like the little jingle says. Hi, everyone on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch and X and all the things. Hi.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello. How are
Howdy.
we, guys?
Howdy, world. How's it going?
Middle of the week. Still cold.
Yeah.
Still seasonal depression.
Yeah, that's a big thing. At least the sun is going. I'm trying to find the positive. Don't crap on me yet. It's supposed to be sunny today. Today is supposed to be like the nicest day this week in KC. No, it doesn't look like we're gonna get like dumped on with snow, but again, it's gonna be like -20 on Saturday and on Sunday, and then we should shoot back up. They're saying this is the longest cold snap under freezing in like 5 or 6 years. So fun. Hey.
Awesome.
It's awesome. How are you?
Great. You know, I had one of those nights where it's a full-on anxiety panic attack and you don't sleep. You know, those nights where you just toss and you turn and you think about everything that doesn't matter at the moment. Like, where's your passport? What's going to happen if you don't do this? And the thoughts that ran through my mind last night were paralyzing. And I finally was just like, screw it. Like, I'm not going to sleep. This is not going to happen. So I don't know. I don't know if it's, something going on. I have no idea.
It's something in the air, I think. I have not felt well in the last couple of days. I know that's part of it. But same kind of deal. And I know this is the kookiest thing. This is not real medicine, guys. This is just Ponch's medicine. It works for me. When I get into those modes, I will, and I'm big on this, obviously, I will get on the shake plate and I will vibrate the negative feelings away, because physically, for whatever reason, it shakes you out of your mental state. If I don't feel like getting out of bed to do that, I have one of those massage gun things that I will put it on low, and I'll just put it on my temple. Not hard, not a lot of pressure, just enough to where it's just like going, all the negative thoughts in my head are just like going, you suck and you're horrible. It's like, did you take the trash out? It's like, what if the trash people are looking at you? They're going to kidnap everyone and sell you to aliens. And then I put that on there and it just goes, and it works for a little bit. Yeah. I don't know if it works all the time, but that's where I'm at. So you're not alone. That's where I'm at.
Well, we're going to get through it. I'm going to hit the gym today and just try and sweat it out.
Yeah.
And, I'm going to go find a sauna. I think I need to sit in a sauna and just, detox and deplete and all the things.
We need to find a company that builds home saunas or has portable saunas, because I think that those would be so beneficial for us, especially. It's like one of those deals. Like on my list right now, Nikki, not to plug my other partner, Furniture Deals, but I have on my list one of the massage chairs that I'm absolutely going to buy before the end of the year. And it's not like a vanity thing. It's like I sit in it once a week and I'm like going, this is beneficial to my health. Rather than going to a massage place or whatever. So the sauna thing I've thought about for a while, and they sell them on Amazon, the portable ones. So if anybody bought those and has like good or bad stories with that, I'd like to hear. But that's beneficial.
They've got one at Costco that's around $200 that zips up. It's supposedly really great. I read something the other day that sauna needs to be a part of everyone's routine now, because there are so many toxins and there are so many electromagnetic waves around you constantly that your body just stockpiles all of that, and you need to get it out.
What are you talking about? Magnetic.
This
You mean
thing
you
puts
mean
out waves.
do you mean the broad? Do you mean the broadcast studio I have in my bedroom?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That, cell phones, microwaves, your appliances, the TVs, like all of the things. So it's like those electromagnetic waves are everywhere now, and it's stockpiling in your body on top of all the stressors and the lead and all the things. So it's like you need to get that out.
Did you ever get one of those grounding blankets like I told you?
My mom bought me one for Christmas, one of those heavy ass blankets. Is that what that is?
No, it's like a tiny thin sheet that just goes underneath you and it's plugged in. So that way it grounds you. It's the same as like going out and grounding and standing out there. And it's made of that really good bamboo material.
No, I did not get one of those. I got one of those weighted blankets for Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's different. But I have one of those too. That's good for my tism. So
your tism.
But yeah, that little bamboo sheet feels good and it's nice and cool. What else do we know that has bamboo around here, Nikki Vivas? Oh, hang on. Is it?
You got yours?
Cozy Earth.
Oh my God.
The Cozy Earth.
Open it
the
right
Cozy
now.
Earth. Well, here's the thing, is that I don't want to break the law. I don't. We were talking about this yesterday. You're like, hey, did you get yours? And I was like, I'm so excited. I think I got a note and I got it on here. So here's my home address and it says Nikki Vivas.
So those are mine.
Well, are they?
I don't know.
Are they all of them? I don't know. This is a live unwrapping.
A live unboxing right here on the Ponch and Nikki
Cozy
show.
Earth. There is a nice welcome, guys. And there you go. Yeah, this is definitely yours.
Oh, dang. Are they the black bamboo pajamas?
Did you get all black?
Yeah, definitely all black.
That's you got. But look at that. They come in these nice
package out there. Ponch's package.
Cozy Earth.
Ponch got my pajamas.
Don't tell your man to look for my package.
That's what he just
He's
said.
nasty.
Oh,
He says,
oh my God, you guys are so.
That's what she said. Is this going to be an, I think
Earth at his
I think this is going to be an excuse to see you. So I guess look at these. Oh, dang. Oh my God.
Do you know how soft those are? I'm telling you.
Hey, I was just joking. I was just joking. Your name's not on this. I was just playing. You just have to look in the mail for that.
I'm coming out to Kansas today. Are you going to Furniture Deals today?
I will be at Furniture Deals off of Metcalf tomorrow through Saturday. So maybe we can rendezvous there and get your Cozy Earth. Look, guys, this is absolute. They feel so soft. They're so soft.
They're absolutely the softest. And I actually made a post last night on our Ponch and Nikki Facebook page about the bamboo pajama set. So if you needed the link and the code and all the things, it's there for you. I mean, he's not kidding. This is the classic Cozy Earth favorite. This went viral. It was an Oprah's favorite thing for years. They usually always sell out around the holidays. But for us, they brought back a BOGO pajama deal. And you will not see it again. It goes from now until February 8th. All you need to do is use the code FAMBOGO, FAMBOGO, and you get the PJs for you and someone you love. So a spouse, a best friend, a sister, whoever, you will buy one and then get one free. It's absolutely fantastic. You will probably get a little post-purchase survey. If you would be sure to mention that you heard about Cozy Earth right here on the show, we both would be so grateful.
Yes.
That is how, we make a living, guys. So please put that in. The Valentine's Day season is here. If you're looking for something to gift someone, why not give them the gift of Cozy Earth?
This is how you know they're classy, or maybe I'm just lazy, because they put the top and the bottom in separate little Cozy Earth bags. So if it was my company, I'd be like, here, and I just throw them all into one, and probably the receipt and everything else. But this is a very nice
Yeah.
Classy thing. So yeah, we'll hook up this week, and I'll get you your jammies, because these are
Definitely.
pretty soft.
Well, that's my thing. I mean, when I come home after doing whatever the hell I'm doing, the bra is off, the clothes, and I want to put my comfies on, and I want to just
Yes.
sit and melt into them. And that, oh my gosh, yeah, I was
It's
given a pair of
funny.
those years ago as a gift, and they're unreal.
It's funny you call them comfies. We do. That's kind of our nightly ritual. Like whoever gets home last or whatever, it's like, okay,
Mhm.
before everything, it's like, okay, I'm gonna go put my comfies on, I'm gonna wash this day off, and we'll re-meet. So yeah, comfies. So yeah, Cozy Earth, guys. And in the description of this broadcast, wherever you're watching it, there is a link there, so you can check that out as well, and we'll put some in the comments as well. But make sure you use that fam code for that BOGO. Cozy Earth, thank you guys so much. So anyway, yeah, I got your package.
So, well, maybe I'll get yours today, and then we can swap.
Okay. I
Who
like
knows?
that so much. Tell your man to stop looking at my package. You put it, you make us all awkward and stuff. We're supposed to be boys. That's
Hilarious.
all right. It's all right. He can look. Let's do some stuff. It's fine.
Make it burn. Spill that tea, girl. Viva's is showing receipts. Spill the tea. Make it burn. Spill that tea, girl. Spilling the tea. With Nikki V. The tea piping hot today. Pull up a chair and get your spy with the tea. With Nikki V. The tea piping hot today. Pull up a chair and get your spot, okay?
All right, let's start off with a little Kansas City news, guys. Let's talk about Royal Stadium. They are no longer eyeing 119th and Knoll as a potential site to build a new stadium. Kansas City Royals have been making a lot of decisions behind the scenes, and I think from what I am reading, they're going all in on trying to build one downtown. So we're right back to square one where we started when the vote happened. What was that? A year ago.
Mhm.
So this time, they really like the idea of Washington Square Park. Down there, it's right, what would it be, to the east of Union Station. Here's the thing. That site, lovely, sure, it's too small. It's too small. You're trying to fit a major stadium in a small little area. How is that going to work?
They're going to knock a bunch of stuff down. There's a lot of things in that area that are not utilized. There's a lot of but also there's a lot of small businesses that are there too that'll get uprooted and kicked out of there as well. So
Where? It's
uh,
literally right here. There's the Westin, there's
yeah,
Union Station, and there is that little I mean, it's a park, right? Smack in the middle. I mean, what's around it is roads. You're going to have to get rid of roads. I
I
mean,
don't know. I don't think any of us are going to be happy with what they do. And I don't know. It's just like, figure it out at this point. Guys, figure it out.
yeah.
What are we doing here? So it's all going to be different. It's going to be weird.
I
So
think, I mean, if the Chiefs are truly going to KCK, then now is your chance to bulldoze and build whatever you want in the site that you're already at. The land is there, the space is there. If you want a bigger stadium and all the new things, then put it right there. You already have a blueprint.
yeah, you would think that the Truman Sports Complex, I don't know how that works. I don't at me. We're just spitballing here, but you would think that now you have all that room, all that crazy room. Maybe we should, do something a little bit different in that space, and the Royals could stretch out and maybe put some other things in there, because unfortunately, I can't tell the future, but I'm pretty good. That's going to end up like a big Bannister Mall hole.
Correct.
On I-70 that people are going to drive by and go, oh, remember when blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? And does it mean, and I don't think this has been brought up, or has it? I missed it. So they're building the Chiefs. We're going to the Chiefs now. They're building Arrowhead over in Kansas. What happens to the old Arrowhead? Do they tear that down? Do they repurpose that into some sort of, kids sporting facility that's gigantic? What do they do with that? Because
Well,
it may not fit the new NFL model and us trying to get some sort of Super Bowl here, but it is a gigantic freaking stadium, do you just throw the baby out with the bathwater, or do you keep it and repurpose? I have legitimate questions on that.
Sure. I mean, you're in the boat with everyone. Everybody has those same questions, and there's been several ideas tossed around about selling it to Live Nation and turning it into a entertainment venue of of a concert venue or something like that. But we don't really necessarily need another one of those. You just have Morton that's about to open up, so that's not really the move. Will there be enough events to for a soccer thing, for a a place for younger youth sports? Maybe. I don't know. It's gigantic. That might be too big. But the fact of the matter is, if the Royals truly want this big, beautiful new stadium, there's your plot. So just bulldoze what you need to take down and build up around it. The whole reason why they didn't go to East Village was because there was a problem with two entertainment districts being so close together. You're talking about Power and Light, and then this new one that was going to be built around Kaufman. They said they were too close. They didn't want to compete with each other. So that East Village didn't have.
That's forward thinking, guys.
Exactly. So then if you put it out where the K is now and build that facility around it, they will come. I know people go over that area and they're like, oh my God, this is a desert and this is horrible. And I'm not putting something here. Build it and watch people travel to it and support it. But you've got to have a developer who comes in there and sees the vision and builds up around the K.
Unfortunately, if we do keep our eye on history, what's going to happen, because they're considering where the Truman Sports Complex is, and I'm talking about businesses. They're looking at that like that is inner city.
Yeah,
that's not where our money is. We need to move it somewhere else where the money is, and that's true. And then like 50 years from now, they'll come back and gentrify that entire neighborhood and go, "Oh, remember when the Arrowhead and the K were here? Let's turn this into the new Worlds of Fun." Or something crazy like that. Guys, just look for it. It's going to be a big hole. It's going to look like Bannister Mall did for years and years before Cerner took it over. And then who did Cerner? I don't even know who Cerner sold to. But yeah, now it's a campus. But
that's why we have to figure this out. That is Jackson County. We have to. And I know Phil Lavota's having meetings. I know the mayor. I mean, I understand people are working behind the scenes to try and keep the Royals here and keep them in that area. But like we've got to have meetings with developers and people and try to find a way to come to common ground. I don't care if it's tax breaks. I don't care if it's whatever it is. Give it to them so we can build around that area. Or you're going to see a depletion of a city over there. I mean, it's already a desert. It's getting worse. The empty buildings on that area, just go on over to 40 Highway. Just go on over. Make it, it's like a block where Dixon's Chili is. Take that drive down where you're going towards V's. It needs help. I mean, I don't understand why this is such a battle. It's a no-brainer to me. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, I know. It's the corrupt and the money and all the things.
Yeah, it's like who's gonna butter whose bread there, fam. Look, we've said this over and over again on the show, doing the same thing and expecting different results is insanity. And you have a platform, Nikki Vivas, and I can't stress this is enough. This is where I'm not joking. This is where this is no sass at all. For things to change, it is going to take someone like you who was born and raised here and has a stake in this city and remembers what it used to be and what it could be. And that's on you. Nobody else is going to step up to the plate and go, let's do the right thing, guys, and be heard. Because unfortunately, some of those do-gooders out there, they don't have a face, they don't have a voice. You do. So if I need to encourage you one more time to throw your hat in the ring and have something, you want to talk about legacy. I think at some point, some of us want to see what we leave behind. I believe that's yours. It's not the radio career. It's not the TV career. It's none of that. It's you being a champion for Kansas City. So why don't you do that? And now I'll start joking around. Boy.
You're hilarious. All right.
But I'm right. I'm right.
There's a lot of meetings going on behind the scenes. It's just a lot to consider.
Just let me know where I can be in your cabinet. I mean, just put me on some sort of like board or
if I do throw my name in the ring and go for something like, I don't know, Jackson County Legislator, District 3. I mean, I'm going to need a treasurer. But
I'm going to say that's a bad move. Oh, no.
that's not for you because money and you meet.
No.
Yeah. So
Make me let's come up with something. Let's come up with something. Not the war czar, the music czar.
The music czar.
I
Great.
could be the very first music czar. And it's like, what do you do? And it's like, well, I'm responsible for guilting big artists to come to Kansas City and play for cheaper. I don't know what the job is, but I need something. And I need a night in the Lincoln bedroom. Is that the same thing? It's different. Okay.
We'll work on that. All right. So that's the latest with Royal Stadium, guys. Now on to some much lighter news and something a little fun here. Sweetheart candies. Obviously, we're looking at Valentine's Day here. It's right around the corner. They're adding new conversation hearts with more practical messages this year.
Okay.
Ow, 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 ow. When it comes to finding love in this economy, you don't need a prince in shining armor climbing your hair. You need someone who will split rent, cook for two, buy in bulk, share logins, and carpool. That's why Sweethearts wants you to use your head and not just your heart to find love this Valentine's Day. Sweethearts, featuring all the classics plus new sayings made for love in this economy.
Thank God. And snaps and claps for Sweethearts. I don't like your candies, but I do like the messaging there. There's nothing been more real than that I've ever seen as far as relationships in 2026.
Look, your candies still taste like chalk, but I like where you're going. I appreciate the sentiment there because, yeah, you need to split rent. You need to split all the bills. You need to split everything in this economy. So if you want to go buy those, they are out and, a fun little thing.
That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah. There needs to be more of that. That's for sure.
Speaking of love, our show is back. Love is Blind, season 10. The trailer dropped. Woo!
Date men who I know are serious about commitment.
To find love without distractions.
I'm most excited about potentially... What I'm looking for in a partner is someone who's fun, makes me laugh, and that we can banter.
Someone that allows me to be the best version of myself, that we're able to grow and build a family with.
Someone who's just looking to...
That guy's voice didn't match. Can we see him again?
I like that.
What I'm looking for in a partner.
Tearing people apart.
My friends and family would describe me as a jokester.
Goofy, marching to the beat of my own drum. I love to do my own thing.
Golden retriever type.
Coffee shop that's actually a speakeasy. I'm really an if you know kind of girl. But if you...
All right, everybody seems super fun.
Good energy. All the things. I mean, anything is going to be better than what we just went through. That season was a joke. That was a disaster. Nobody ended up together. It was so boring. It was awful. So I don't care what you do this season. Just don't do what you did because it was trash. Trash. I was so annoyed.
The two things that I love about this show is the flirty and then finally meeting the person, and then the person has no poker face. And when they meet finally, and they're like, oh. I've seen this in real life before, and it's awful. And it makes my stomach hurt. That's why I like it. I'm looking for emotion.
It's so good. Like that part when the doors open and they see each other for the first time, you can immediately tell. And they're like, "Oh, what did I do? Oh my god!" But then they still act like, "Oh, you're so beautiful," and
it's that that hug to where their face goes up like this. Is like.
Yeah, right. It's the hug, and then it's like, well, aren't you gonna propose? Aren't you gonna ask me? And he's like, yeah, I'm attracted to you. No, I'm not.
That's the other thing that I like about this show. That's the other part of it is the cowards that will let it go the entire length, all the way to the wedding, and they're like, I can't do this. Like, why did you flew in somebody's mama and grandmama and auntie and everybody's there and you decide you wait.
All the things.
Yo, I like you, but yeah, I'm not gonna marry you for real though. So bet. And he walks up. Those are my two favorite things about the show. I don't care if anybody gets together. That's what I love. I love it. I'm a sadist, but I love it.
last season, that guy, what was his name? The one that was like kissing the floor. I mean, he wasn't all there.
No.
He wasn't they shame on them for actually putting him on the show, because I don't think that man was well in the mind. That's not a good look. But anyway, February 11th, guys, Love is Blind is back on Netflix. New season, new hot mess dumpster fire for us to watch, and I can't wait.
Good call there, Azalee. Free vacation. That'd be, if you're single, hell yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Oh, speaking of Azalee, did you get your tickets? Let me know. I mean, I hooked that up yesterday, so I hope you're all good.
87 years later. Look, I'm not the responsible one, obviously, on this show. So, I'm really good at button pushing, kind of. That's where it stops. So, thank you.
It's fine. All right. Speaking of movies, shows, all the things, Jennifer Grey is set to return as Baby in Dirty Dancing. Oh, yeah. That Dirty Dancing sequel is happening for sure. Filming starts at the end of this year, and it's going to continue the beloved story decades later, blending nostalgia and a fresh take on love. That's what they promise. I don't know how this is going to work. I really don't. You don't have Patrick. I don't know how this is going to work.
I'm with you on that. And after seeing, you probably don't because I watched too much, but after watching the documentary about Roadhouse and how it was, or I'm sorry, Roadhouse, Dirty Dancing, how it was made, they hated each other. Jennifer Grey and Patrick Swayze hated each other through the entire filming.
Wow,
he thought she was been
able to tell that.
He thought she was an entitled little brat. She thought he was egotistical. You can go watch it's somewhere on one of the streaming services. But because the movie almost didn't get made, but the director was saying because of them butting heads like that, it created this real kind of, will you guys sleep together already? That kind of passion kind of thing. But they did not like each other at all. At all.
Huh. I didn't know that. Yeah, I mean, I think this is going to be a mess. I don't know how you would even, I don't know. Dirty Dancing Havana Nights. I know nobody watched it but me, but it had a better chance than what this has, in my opinion. I don't know, but it is happening, guys. So we'll see. I don't have a date on when it'll be out, but like I said, filming starts at the end of this year. So
it'd be a great show if we get Jennifer Grey's old nose back and have that attached. I thought she was so hot with her original nose.
Fixated on her nose. You always bring that up.
Because I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was normal, and it's her thing. It's her journey to go change it. It's fine, but it's like, I don't know. That'd be a whole show. Jennifer's old nose tonight on ABC. It's like sitting in a chair with sunglasses going, I had it all. I thought she took me off.
What are you smoking these days?
NyQuil, people. I'm trying to get well.
Oh, you're a mess. I do want to have one of those scenes, though. Like, I really want to do the clay with the little wheel thing. You know what I'm talking about?
You can.
I know. I've always said I'm going to go find a class and do it, but I just haven't. I really want to do that, though. I think that would be really fun.
You should. No one is stopping you. You should. You should get a half-naked man behind you, and I'll be on the side saying, "My love, my darling."
In the moment. Oh, okay. Well, there's that.
I'll put my own spin on it. You're doing that with somebody real hot behind you doing that, and I'll be like, "Don't stop that! Don't stop that! Woo!" No sleep, folks.
Yeah, that's fun. All right, Harry Styles. We made the announcement, I don't know, last week before, it all runs together, that he is going back on tour. He's going to do stuff. Yeah, well, not really tour. I mean, he's going to be at Madison Square Garden, and that's where the shows are. So you got to go to him. Yeah, fans are pretty upset. Tickets cost up to $1,100.
I figured. Damn it.
Yeah. One fan made a very good point, said, quote, calling a tour together when it's unaffordable for 99% of people is crazy work. Not wrong. Not wrong, because that is the tour's name, Together. So if you're going to go see Harry Styles, it is going to cost you.
Disappointing. I was really hoping it would come here.
Yeah, I just don't know how to put that genie back in that lamp when it comes to concert prices. I just don't think we're ever gonna go back. And that sucks because it's very, very unaffordable.
Can I explain why, partially why it is, and it shouldn't be anymore. But the reason that concerts got so expensive, guys, and look, we are on the front lines. Most people don't know,
Mm.
but for a solid 10 years, Nikki and I put on 93.3's Red, White, and Boom. I would book the artists. I would book. I mean, you think about the big artists that we've had over the years there over at 93, from about 2006 to 2016. We booked all those shows, all those gigantic artists, and the further we got into the shows, they were pricing themselves out to do radio shows. So it became almost impossible. And if you notice, that 93 really doesn't do a Red, White, and Boom anymore, and it's not to really fault of them. It's just how the business is, and because when streaming came along, a lot of artists just got nicked. They did not make any money whatsoever. So touring was the only way they could support their family. Now, we're 10 years out of that. We should be able to figure it out by now. And I think the concert venues are just a little too, or I'm sorry, the concert companies, if you will, who own some concert venues, which seems like conflict of interest, but whatever. Movie companies can't do that. Look that up. That's a real thing. But yeah, that's why, guys. That's why we're at where we're at, is because the artists were making zero money and touring was the only way that they could. I think that the model has changed a bit, so I don't know what's going on.
It's just disheartening. I mean, how do you tell your little kid who is such a big fan of a certain artist, like, I'm sorry, I can't afford it. Like, I've got to pay the bills and I got to put food on the table. And I mean, growing up, that's all I wanted to do was go to concerts. I mean, from when I was tiny, like I always, oh my gosh, they're coming to town. I want to see them. I want to see them. It was affordable back then. Now it's like, okay, well, are we going to pay the car note or are we going to go see Megan Maroney?
Yeah. It's been a while since I posted it, but on back when Throwback Thursday was a thing, I found a whole bunch of my old ticket stubs, and all within, I think, 3 weeks. And the price of the ticket was on there. So I saw Nirvana. Yep. Nirvana was like, I think that ticket was $15. That was total. That was it. There was no other service charge. It was $15. Then I saw, I think, the Smashing Pumpkins for $13.50. And then like one more gigantic, I think it was Bush. I said Bush. For like $20 in an arena. But that's how that was the price. So you were able to actually, like, as a kid, have some sort of like minimum wage job, save up. I know I did that for Metallica and Guns N' Roses. And I think that was at that time, the most expensive ticket. I paid $40 to see Metallica and Guns N' Roses. And I sat on the third row. So that'll just tell you. And I saved and bought those tickets. That was before I even got into radio. So
yeah,
that's crazy.
It is. It's absolutely crazy. And you would think that, I know we're going on a tangent here, guys, and this is not the same thing, but I'm going to tie it in. So just stick with me here. You would think, because we are getting, the new Morton Amphitheater, there are more choices now. There are more venues in this area, right? So you would think that there would be some sort of like, oh, maybe if we, find a way to lower this or, change our prices on this, it'll be more enticing for people to come here, right? So this just happened to me yesterday in Macy's. When's the last time you went to a Macy's? Exactly.
Last year.
Right. Like they're not really around anymore. There's one out in Leawood, but Macy's, for the most part, packed up stores and closed. I go in there and I'm like, you know what? I've got a couple TV shoots coming up. I need some new pieces. And I find this beautiful cobalt blue suit. It's just a woman's, little suit jacket and a pair of pants. The jacket alone, just the jacket, was $180. The pants were $100. I'm not paying that. And here's my thought. I'm like, Macy's, if you guys are closing stores, you don't have anybody coming in here anymore. Why don't you change the model and make this more enticing? Add a coupon, add a sale. I'm like, this is really this much? Like, what? No wonder people are shopping online. No wonder people are going, like, no. Make it more enticing to come there. Just like these venues, make it more enticing. I don't know.
You're right. You're right on that, and it does make sense. But back to my earlier point, where a lot of people don't know about back in the day, where movie companies would buy theaters. They would buy chains of theaters, and they would run their movies into those theaters. Well, the government broke that up and said, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't produce the movies and also have the place where they're facilitated. So I don't even know if that's a thing. But here we are now to where we have these companies, you know who they are, that sell tickets and promote concerts that also own venues. And what happens is they will go to a Harry Styles or whoever and say, look, you can go out on your own, and that's fine. You can go out and promote your own show and do all that and pay for security and insurance and all that, or we're going to pay you a gigantic lump sum of $50 million to do 30 markets, guaranteed money, artist. This is guaranteed. Whether you sell tickets or not, it's guaranteed. Plus, there's going to be bonuses in there if you do sell out. That's the way it works, unfortunately. And it's really tough in this business as far as being a music artist. You say no and go on and do your own thing. Because I know, like, back in the day, Chris Stapleton kind of did, and he was just like, fuck you, I'm doing my own deal. And a couple of other ones did. But I think eventually you just kind of come around. So that's where we're at, guys. It sucks.
It was wild. I mean, that it's not just concert venues that do that. There's a lot of places who, and you don't even know, that all own this little circle, like CVS, for example, getting your prescriptions at CVS. Well, they own Aetna insurance. Okay.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
They own Aetna insurance. Well, where do you think you can go to a walk-in clinic or a minute clinic to get help? Okay. There's a CVS Minute Clinics help. It's a circle. It's a loop. Okay. Yeah. You're sick. We're going to send your prescription to CVS pharmacy, and it just stays in this loop. What does Aetna cover? Oh, it only covers these. I mean, it's yeah.
Well, shit. The more you know, Nikki Vivas, you taught me something today. That's wow.
Yeah. It's interesting.
As Stephanie pulls into work at CVS. Hi, Stephanie. How are you?
Yeah, Stephanie. I mean, I use them. That's where I get my prescriptions.
Right.
There's nothing we can do about it, but that is the truth. That is CVS.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
And I could go on and on about this. There's a lot of those. But anyway, let's move on to something else that's a little bit lighter here.
Sure.
This is going to give everyone the biggest eye roll. So just get prepared. Get the eyes ready to go. There's a new trend called friction maxing. Friction.
Yeah.
Nope, it's not what you think. It's about bringing inconvenience back into your life, because people think that technology is making everything too easy. So slight problems feel gigantic to us. So they want to bring back some of those problems that helps your day-to-day life.
Like?
I mean, if technology, like certain things that you can do super easy with technology, no. Like we're too used to having it easy. So no, you can't buy it just right there online. You need to go into the store, or you can't do. What?
We're heading in the wrong direction, guys. Do you see my mode? Do you see my stoic mode today? It's because I haven't slept and I don't feel good. But this is me sitting on the edge of the world, going, "Let it burn." That's where I'm at today. Let it burn. I don't care. Just let it go.
Yeah, it's so. Let's see. I'm looking at the list right now. So yeah, I mean, modern life conveniences such as Uber Eats, ChatGPT are robbing us of satisfaction, and worse, it's still consuming us. But should we really go back to the basics?
Sure. Sure. Look, this is the day and age that we're living in where nothing makes sense whatsoever. In fact, like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, did you think of all people like Paris Hilton? Paris Hilton was going to be an advocate for people. Did you think that like Kim Kardashian was going to end up trying to be a lawyer and get people off of death row that didn't deservedly be there? We live in the upside down. We absolutely do. I saw Paris Hilton the other day. And it was yesterday, and I saw it on TikTok, and I'm like, I'd be like, right on, Paris Hilton. I said it out loud, right on, Paris Hilton. And I was just like, wait, where are we?
It's the newest form of victimization happening at scale to your daughters, your sisters, your friends, and neighbors. A staggering 1 in 8 girls today are experiencing the harms of AI-generated deepfake porn. I hear from teenage girls who are terrified to go to school because they know a deepfake of them is circulating. I hear from women who are scared to run for office, to apply for jobs, to speak publicly, because they know how easily their image can be weaponized against them.
Now imagine that, ladies and girls, because I'm sure at some point you've had someone start a rumor about you, like, oh, did you hear so-and-so slept with so-and-so? They're a slut. That girl's a slut. That girl's a hoe. And that was just a word of mouth kind of thing, to where it could be true, it could be made up, but that reputation followed you, whether it was deservedly or not. Now, here we are, parents, to where AI and there's programmers out there, and these programmers, when I say that, these are kids who can take a chat or a AI thing, put someone's face on it, and like she said, weaponize it. Yeah. And turn your person's face onto a porn star, and it's out there forever. Now, you're left defending that for your entire life, going, that's not me. That's not me. But that's not me. I put myself in the position of a 51-year-old male, that if that happened to me, I could say I'm elevated, and I'd be like, well, it's not me, and people can think what they want, but it sure would hurt my feelings, and sure would think that, God, people think I'm something else. I'm not going to pretend not to be human. Now, just imagine that being like a 13, 14, 15-year-old girl, where her face is put on an adult body and turned into a porn out of revenge, or even just to be funny, because guess what? Kids are stupid when they're trying to be funny sometimes, and it goes too far. So there's that. And I think that's something, this is a brand new conversation. This is why I brought it up. But this is a new conversation you have to have with your kids. And quite honestly, I don't know if we're equipped. I don't.
Well, there are some laws and some things in place. So if you do this, if revenge porn is a thing, and it is,
sure,
you can absolutely be punished for that. So yes, have the conversation for sure. And I think more importantly here is, if this happens to your child, how you prepare your child to deal with this mentally.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, if your child is not necessarily outspoken, confident, bold, and they're more timid, this could wreck them. It could absolutely wreck them. For example, here, I'll tell you a quick story. This was a long time ago. I got word that there was a gal going around and telling people that she found nudes of me on her husband's laptop. Okay. I know for a fact I have never sent a nude. That I don't do that. I don't play that. I know that stuff lives on the internet and phones forever. I'm not
Nikki's old school. Polaroids only. Go ahead.
You have to go into one of those dark rooms and
look at the cakes. Look at those cakes, y'all. Hey.
So I got word of this, and I'm like, I know this is false. Like, there's no way. And I was like, so I found out who this woman was. I called up to her job, and she was busy, and I said, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go in there, and you're going to give her this message, and you're going to tell her if she doesn't call me back within the next 10 minutes, I will be at her job. Because what she's doing is defamation. And what she's doing, I can come after you for. She called me back, smart girl. And I explained, I said, so you found pictures of me on your, yeah, I did. And I don't know what the story, had an attitude. And I was like, okay, so since they're nude, tell me what's on my right side. And she's like, well, what do you mean? I said, look at the right side. What was on there? Well, nothing. And I said, no, I have my grandpa's name tattooed clear across my right side, my rib cage. You would see it if full frontal nudes. You would see that tattoo.
Right.
Oh. And she immediately was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Backpedaling. I'm so sorry. I said, your little thought right there in that lie and the way you're spreading it, I said, that could have ruined me. I mean, that could have, you can't do that. You cannot talk unless you like, no. So you got to be bold enough to handle it is what I'm saying. Don't see, go back into the shadows. You got to be bold enough to meet that head on and handle that shit.
And that's where I worry. And you're a pretty strong person, and so am I. But that's where I worry, and this is why I bring it up on our show, because I think this is a great meeting place for people to have these discussions. And it's like, say this happens to your kid. Someone does an AI fake, and they're doing God knows what on there. I think as a parent and as in my heart, the first thing you have to say and treat it as a sexual assault, going, you did nothing wrong. I think that's the first thing. Say you did nothing wrong. This is a terrible, horrible thing, and I know you feel badly about it, but you didn't do anything wrong, and we're going to do everything we can to get to the bottom of this. But man, I don't envy parents in this day and age with young kids. Let's go to Angie off of Facebook. She says, a local friend of mine has 2 teenage boys. One kiddo received a text of an AI-generated naked picture of him saying if he didn't send Apple gift cards, that picture would be sent to his school's social media accounts. Luckily, he told his mom, and the FBI is investigating. But that is the kind of this is why I'm not so hard on this generation, Nikki, is because this is like we're in a different mode. I look at today's youth like deer. And they're about to cross a busy highway. And I just sit and look and go, I can scream and say, don't. But now I just sit and go, I hope they make it across. Yeah. That's where I'm at. And damn.
Just so we know, the Take It Down Act was signed into law on May 19th of last year. And
nice.
This is a federal law.
Good.
If somebody does deep fakes with intent to harm, it requires platforms to remove such images within 48 hours. Additional federal charges can include a long list. So better not do it. That'll follow you for the rest of your life.
Forever. You ruin your life. And that's why I mentioned, too, that sometimes kids think that they're being funny and they don't understand the whole repercussions of what their actions are. They think in the moment, hey, we're just being funny, but it could really ruin their lives and someone else's, too. So, anyway, I brought it up because I thought it was a good conversation to bring up with your kids at some point at your leisure.
For sure. Very, very smart.
Very cool.
I think that's all I have for spilling today.
That's all you have for spilling today. I have one more video for you on the other side of this. Do you ever see these things that are so damn common sense that you're like, why didn't anyone, first of all, tell me about it? There's a lady that did a video of the most simple thing, the most simple function. And I was like, duh. Do you know what that is?
Mm-mm.
I'll tell you right after I tell you about DraftKings, fam. Come on, y'all. Here we go. Look, the big game, not this weekend, but coming up the next weekend. That's right. The big game. We're talking about the Patriots against the Seahawks. All the action, all the excitement, none of the Chiefs. That's okay, because you will be able to be a part of it while it's going on, before it's going on. This is incredible. DraftKings, one of our favorite partners here on the Ponch and Nikki show. Look, if you want to be a part of it and you want to have a good time doing it, you don't have to be some sort of sports expert. I know that when I got into it, I was like, well, I don't know everything about everything. It's cool because there's tutorials on there. You can make it as simple as possible if you want. You can get as complex as you want. And when anything can happen during the big game, DraftKings has your back with an early exit. Look, here's what you do. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Do it right now. Use the code FAM. That is FAM. The code FAM to turn $5 into $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. New York, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. Connecticut, call 888-878-97777 or visit ccpg.org on behalf of Boot Hill Casino in Kansas. Wager tax pass-through may apply in Illinois. 21 plus in most states. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets, which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer. Big thank you to our fam over there at DraftKings. So like I was telling you, Nikki, this is like an hack that I saw, and I was like, this makes so much sense. I'm going to pause it really quick. So lady here, if you're listening to the car, go back. She's got the Carhartts on. Great. I see her do this thing. And she calls it Rage Bait Tips Part 1. I don't know why.
Okay.
But here's all she has is a hammer and a nail. Here we go.
There's an everyday tip you might not know because nobody showed you. Could save you a busted thumb or two and keep you from teaching your kids one of them new spicy words.
So you stick the nail in the claw of the hammer just to get it into the wall instead of using your stupid fat fingers like I do and hit them every time. And it'll just put it in just enough. And then you flip it around. And am I the only one that's surprised by this? Or am I just stupid?
No, I didn't. I never would have thought of that. Never.
Ever. So anyway, follow that lady in the Carhartts. She seems to know what's what.
Yeah, she does.
She seems to know what's going on. All right there, Dolly. I think that's all I have. What do you got popping today? Anything fun? Anything good?
Today. You know, I don't really know other than just I'm gonna go to the gym.
There you go. I've already got my workout in today, so I'm gonna try to wrap up some work here and get some more meds and try to feel better.
Yeah,
it's not fun.
Hit that Navage.
I feel like I look peaked today and pale.
Get maybe a sun lamp. Might need that in your life. Just stick your face under it.
Something. All right. We're back tomorrow, and we're going to have some details coming up on Heartball. We're excited about Nikki hosting that, being Voice of God. We want to get everybody in with the American Heart Association, and that's going. And we got some cool things popping here in the next few weeks, fam. So thanks for rolling with us, and you guys be good. All right. Kansas City and the world, have a great day. You got this.
Say goodbye, Ponch.
Goodbye, Ponch.
If your business is